WWE rumors on Roman Reigns' return, potential roster cuts, Vince McMahon, and Triple. I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hello viewers, I am Jufian. Welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say, like this video and please subscribe to the channel. Undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns has not had a match since SummerSlam last month, and he reportedly isn't scheduled to have his next title defense for quite some time. According to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Flix Upton of Ringside News, the expectation is that the Tribal Chief will not have his next televised match until Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia on November 4. Most recently, Reigns faced cousin Jey Uso in a tribal combat in the main event of SummerSlam, and he retained the title thanks to interference from Jey's twin brother, Jimmy Uso. Reigns recently surpassed 3 years and the 1,100-day mark as world champion, but over the past year in particular, his title defenses have been few and far between. The head of the table is presented as an attraction who typically only competes at the biggest events, whereas WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins is on essentially every premium live event. WWE's next PLE is Fastlane on October 7, and there has been no indication that Reigns will wrestle on the show or even appear on it. If not, then Crown Jewel is a logical spot for his next title defense, since Reigns is typically always featured at the events in Saudi Arabia. After Crown Jewel, WWE's next premium live event is one of the company's tentpole spectacles in Survivor Series on November 25. At last year's Survivor Series, Reigns competed as part of the Bloodline in War Games. If War Games returns, it is possible Roman will wrestle without defending his title at Survivor Series. Reigns' opponent for Crown Jewel isn't yet known, but it will be a huge deal regardless of who steps up, just as all of his title defenses tend to be. Following the official merger of WWE and UFC into TKO Group Holdings this week, talent releases are reportedly expected within WWE. According to Haas of Wrestling's Nick Hausman, a source in WWE said, major cuts of main roster and NXT talent are expected, although it wasn't yet known when the moves would potentially be made. Per Hausman, WWE President Nick Khan issued a memo to WWE employees Thursday asking them to work remotely on Friday amid workforce reductions. Fightful's Scene Ross Sapp reported that there were many WWE releases on Friday among executives and those who work in marketing, digital, and other areas, but none among the talent roster. PewInsider.com Upton reported that talent cuts were not expected to be made Friday, but it wasn't specified if they would be made at a later date or not at all. Layoffs and firings are typical when mergers occur in the business world, oftentimes in the interest of eliminating redundant positions. Since WWE isn't gaining any new wrestlers in the merger with UFC, it stands to reason that there could be far fewer cuts in that department than there have been on the executive side. WWE talent reportedly wanted Triple H to be the main creative decision-maker over Vince McMahon once the merger with UFC took place this week. According to Meltzer, Upton, anonymous talent said they hoped McMahon would have no involvement with creative after the merger and were told Triple H would be in charge, but McMahon reportedly made changes to Raw remotely on Monday. In the summer of 2022, McMahon stepped down from his roles as WWE chairman and CEO, and Triple H subsequently took over as head of creative. McMahon returned as chairman in January of this year to facilitate the sale of WWE, and numerous reports have indicated that he has contributed creatively since then. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.